Hey guys, what's up family? Tanya here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Tanya's Tasteful Table. I just made it back from the garden and I snipped some oregano from the garden and I raided my freezer, pantry, refrigerator, everything to see what's going on. And so I pulled together my ingredients and so I'm going to make some homemade lasagna. Yes, love it. All right, so let's show you what we're working with here. Okay, so here's my oregano. Smells amazing. And I have 2 pounds of Italian sausage. It was in the links, but I took it out of the casing. So I have that. I'm going to use 1 onion, 2 red bell peppers, 2 peppers, because this is what we had left. I had some oven-ready lasagna in the in the pantry. I had pasta sauce. Got 2 of these ready to go. I'm going to use a pound of 85/15 grass-fed beef. I was hiding it in the freezer, and I have some whole ricotta, mozzarella cheese. Then I always like to shred at least 1 bar of cheese. So got plenty of cheese, a little hot sauce probably, and let's see, I have some baking spray for the pan. I'm going to use 1 garlic clove, sauteed in extra virgin olive oil, salt, garlic powder, pepper. We're going to keep it simple. Nicely flavored, but just not too much complex stuff going on. All right, so that's everything. So I'm going to saute everything in this pan. I'm going to build my casserole in this pan here. I'm going to go on and spray it down. Hey guys, hey family, Tanya here. Welcome to the channel. Today I am doing some meal prep. I made some lasagna last night and I like to let it firm up overnight, and then I'm going to portion it out so I can have some meals ready to eat, some MREs. And I used less lasagna noodles, but there's still, lasagna noodles in here. These are for times when I want a cheat day. I just, don't want to always be on a diet, and so I can pull stuff from my freezer. Let me see, I said, I don't feel like making an apple crisp. I have some apples in there. I was gonna make an apple crisp, have that in one of my portions of the container, some green beans. So let me get my seasoning. And so I'm gonna put green beans in one section and the lasagna. And so this is what my lasagna looks like. Okay, so we're gonna cut it up. And then here's some leftover sauce I made. I put it back in the jar. And so I like to just put a little sauce down. Okay. Let me bring you guys up. guys can see that. All right, so I'm gonna put some green beans. So I got 3 portions out of each can. So that's how we used up some of our canned goods. I'm gonna season it with Creole seasoning. All right. That one there. Excuse me. Every time we shake that Creole seasoning, we sneeze. I'm sorry. Woo. And this way, even around the holidays, you know, I'll still have these probably around, I might eat one a month. Cut this down. All right. Let's see, am I going to do another round? Let me see, I got 6. I can do 2 more. Now the thing is, I have to find room in the freezer. I got another can of green beans. And here's what's left. I have 3 pieces of lasagna. I'm gonna keep one out for dinner another day. And I drain these green beans and I rinse them off to get some of the sodium off. All right, and you will thank yourself for thinking ahead on a day you may not feel well. And you can just go into that freezer and grab you a nice homemade dinner. Okay. That works for me. All right, then this one I'm going to finish off the rest of the sauce. Good. Put this big piece right here. All right. And during the week or another day, when I feel like making an apple crisp, I'll do that and I'll just open these up and put some apple crisp in there. But today is not that day. Okay, so I have one left. Let me see, do I have another container? And this is going to be like, well, I'll eat this the next couple of days. I didn't want to vacuum seal it this time. I got other things to vacuum seal. Right, so that's me right there this week. Make too much of a mess. Clean up as we go. And that's a very important chore done. And then there are days when I work out in the garden and I come in and I want something, you know, some comfort food, and I already have it ready. Okay, then I use some of my preps. You know, there's no sense in buying these canned goods. Like, we're almost at the end of the year, and I haven't used these preps, so this is a good way to get that in. Get these used up. All right, so let me sprinkle some Creole seasoning. See, and I have a container lid here. Where's my other one? Oh, it's somewhere. Okay, guys, so here is my lasagna MRE, my meal prep. So I'll have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I just eat one a month, I'll be done. You know, 7 months, and they'll last well for 7 months in the freezer. All right, guys. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to Vlogtober. We're all about just making things more efficient, just doing a task, at least a task a day. And we can, you know, have things organized and prepped and decorated and just, you know, we put a little effort up front and then things will go smoother down the line, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much, and I appreciate your support. And if you like my vibe, hit subscribe and join the Tastemakers tribe. Hit that bell notification so you'll be notified the next time I upload any new content. And if you like I said, if you like my vibe, hit that like button if you got any inspiration or if you like this video, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye, Mom. Bye, Tastemakers.